Look at this. How much stuff do I really need when I go kayak fishing? I got too much crap here. This week on Kayak Hacks. Starting in the front, I got my fish bag that I also store other stuff in, like wet weather gear. Then I've got my immediate access fishing box. I've got my hog trough, net, 2 rods, bait bucket, seat. I've got my tools here using my Velcro attach-on idea. Then I got my big honking toolbox that I use to store my fishing stuff. I really only get at these things on the top, but I've got a bunch of other stuff down here on the inside. Holy shit, I can probably get rid of a lot of that and reduce some weight. I've got my horizontal rod storage because for some reason I feel like I gotta have 3 more rods. Then I've got my bait net, the anchor on the hanger over there. This is a lot of extra weight that I'm carrying around. So let's go look at what I can throw out. I want the stuff that's in my fish cooler bag. I've got my wet weather gear. I got my dollar store cooler bag to keep my fish extra cold. I've got an emergency paddle there, a garbage bag to put the fish in so nothing slimes up here. And then I've got my gloves that I use when I go grab fiddler crab. So that's good to go. A couple bottles of ice in there, and that's a little bit of weight, but there's really nothing extra I can get rid of. This is a small toolbox I use, and it has all my day-to-day stuff: hooks, stringer, bait bubbler, some scents. And you know, over the last year, this is the only thing I ever grab at other than the lure boxes on top of my large toolbox. It's a lot of this stuff that I can live without. Well, I'm going to keep the radios. That way my buddy and I can stay in touch. I'll just take 1 can of Gulp into the future. So far this year, since I've got my pre-tied rigs, I've never grabbed anything in any of these toolboxes. I do like the towel. That's a GoPro thing. That's for my camera. I'll keep my VHS radio because I don't want to die. Again, extra lure box I don't need. Binos I rarely use because I can see the explosions. I've got some plastics here, but I've got those that I use frequently up in the other box. And then I've got all these other boxes just with stuff. Again, I've never used them. In this box I got some first aid stuff, toolkit, some extra batteries. But again, I'm never that far from the boat launch, so if I really got in trouble that I couldn't solve with my Swiss Army knife, I'm just going to go back to the boat launch. So I can probably drop 20 pounds of weight out of here just by narrowing down what I keep in this large toolbox. I still will take it with me because I love the ability to spin these things out on top and get at the lures I typically use. And like I said, this is probably the only set of tools I need is on that Swiss Army knife. So at the end of the season here, take a look at what you're hauling with you, and you can probably have a lot easier time on the water if you're not struggling so hard with paddling. So lose weight. Hope you like this tip. Take care.